A multidisciplinary intelligence-driven Operation Prosper targeting illegal mining in the Stilfontein policing precinct led to the arrest of 24 undocumented foreign nationals and a 37-year-old bribery suspect on Wednesday, July 29, 2026. The operation focused on alleged illegal mining activities at Margaret Shaft, where suspects were reportedly extracting gold-bearing material. The operation followed intelligence indicating that gold-bearing material was being extracted from the shaft and transported to illegal melting facilities. Members of the Northwest Directorate for Priority Crime Investigation, DPCI, Dr. Kenneth Konda Crime Combating Unit, South African National Defense Force, SANDF, Harmony Mine Security, and Dr. Kenneth Konda Crime Intelligence jointly carried out the operation. Police arrested the 24 undocumented foreign nationals for allegedly contravening the Immigration Act and seized gold-bearing material at the scene. Officers also found a white truck without registration plates, loading an excavator. Preliminary investigations revealed that one of the supervisors allegedly offered DPCI members 20,000 rands to prevent the seizure of the truck and excavator, resulting in his immediate arrest on a charge of bribery. Acting Northwest Provincial Commissioner Major General Dr. Rhino Naidu commended the multidisciplinary team for its commitment to combating illegal mining and related crimes. He said the operation demonstrated the value of intelligence-driven policing and cooperation between law enforcement agencies and security partners, adding that police will continue targeting illegal mining networks and those who attempt to obstruct justice through bribery. A Lesotho national employed at Retshapang North Mine in Odendalsrus has been arrested after being found allegedly in possession of suspected gold-bearing material valued at 435,600 rands. The arrest was made on July 30, 2026 during a joint illicit mining disruption operation conducted under Operation Prosper in the Free State. The operation was carried out by members of Alpha Company, 1 Special Service Battalion, deployed under Joint Tactical Headquarters Free State, working alongside the South African Police Service. The joint team acted after receiving information that a mine employee was allegedly in possession of suspected gold-bearing amalgam at Retshapang North Mine. Following the information received, the team proceeded to the mine and apprehended the suspect. Authorities allege that the employee was found with approximately 190 grams of suspected gold-bearing material, commonly referred to as amalgam, with an estimated value of 435,600 rands. The suspect was handed over to the Odendalsrus police station for further investigation and processing. The arrest forms part of Operation Prosper's ongoing efforts to combat illicit mining and related crime across the Lidjwelapitswa district. Authorities said the case demonstrates that no environment is immune to illicit activity and reaffirmed that the South African National Defense Force and the South African Police Service remain vigilant in their operations. A multidisciplinary law enforcement operation conducted under Operation Retshapang, Trust Us, has resulted in the arrest and repatriation of 127 undocumented foreign nationals in Limpopo's Vembe district. The operation, carried out on Thursday, July 30, 2026, formed part of the South African Police Service's ongoing Operation Shanila 2, aimed at intensifying crime-fighting efforts across the province. The South African Police Service, working alongside other law enforcement agencies and safety stakeholders, carried out stop and searches, roadblocks, compliance inspections, verification of undocumented foreign nationals, tracing of wanted suspects, crime prevention patrols, and high-visibility policing. The operation led to the repatriation of 115 undocumented Zimbabwean nationals and the arrest of 12 undocumented foreign nationals, comprising 9 Ethiopians and 3 Ghanaians, for contravening the Immigration Act. Police also arrested 3 employers accused of employing undocumented foreign nationals during the operation. In addition, wanted suspects were taken into custody for a range of serious offenses, including robbery, theft, burglary, assault, possession of suspected stolen property, and drug-related crimes as law enforcement agencies continued their coordinated crackdown in the district. Operation Retshapang remains part of the broader Operation Shanila 2 campaign being rolled out across all 5 districts of Limpopo. The latest operation in Vembe resulted in multiple arrests, the repatriation of undocumented foreign nationals, and continued action against employers and suspects linked to various criminal offenses. City of Chwane officials discovered a mortuary operating inside a foreign-owned Spaza shop in Nkangala during a by-law enforcement operation on Wednesday. The inspection formed part of a joint enforcement drive with other law enforcement agencies focusing on compliance with municipal bylaws, the Immigration Act, and the Labor Relations Act. According to Chwane Mayor Dr. Nasify Moya, the mortuary had continued operating despite a previous prohibition order. She said officials issued another prohibition notice and immediately shut down the business. The Spaza shop where the mortuary was operating was also closed as authorities carried out inspections at several shops in the area. During the operation, authorities visited multiple Spaza shops as part of the coordinated enforcement campaign. At one shop, officials closed the business, disconnected its electricity supply, and arrested staff members after they failed to produce valid immigration documentation. The inspections were conducted alongside other participating law enforcement agencies. The operation resulted in the closure of the illegal mortuary, the shutdown of the Spaza shop where it was operating, an enforcement action against another non-compliant business. In an ex-post, Mayor Moya said establishments that fail to comply with the law will be closed as authorities continue enforcing municipal bylaws and other applicable legislation. A joint operation between Maitland SAPS and Border Management Authority personnel in Brooklyn has resulted in the arrest of a 56-year-old man for allegedly selling fraudulent South African documents. The suspect was apprehended after law enforcement officers conducted an operation targeting the alleged illegal activities at his residence in the Brooklyn area. During a thorough search of the property, officers recovered technology equipment, fake passports, fraudulent entry visas, and various official stamps. Police also discovered blank document templates bearing South Africa's coat of arms. The recovered items are believed to be linked to the alleged production and distribution of fraudulent documentation, according to the information released by police following the operation. The 56-year-old suspect was arrested on charges of forgery and uttering, as well as contravention of the Immigration Act. He is expected to appear before the Cape Town Magistrates Court soon. Police have not released further details regarding the investigation or any additional suspect in connection with the alleged document fraud operation. Operation Retshapang is underway across Limpopo's Vembe district as the South African Police Service, together with several law enforcement agencies and government stakeholders, intensifies efforts to combat crime and restore law and order. The integrated operation is targeting undocumented foreign nationals, wanted suspects, and other criminal activities through coordinated tracing operations, roadblocks, and stop-and-search operations. The operation began with a parade at Mikado Crossing Mall in the early hours of Friday, where Vembe District Commissioner Major General Eddie van der Walt addressed members before deployment. He instructed officers to carry out their duties with integrity and professionalism, stressing that the operation is focused on reclaiming identified crime hotspots from criminal elements. He also warned that corruption in any form would not be tolerated. Authorities have already recorded several successes during the ongoing operation. More than 50 undocumented foreign nationals have been arrested, while police also seized daga, illicit alcohol, illicit cigarettes, and cough syrup. Officers further recovered suspected stolen property, including a water pump, as enforcement activities continued across various parts of the district. Police said Operation Retshapang remains in full swing, with law enforcement agencies maintaining a strong presence throughout the Vembe district. The integrated operation continues through tracing operations, roadblocks, and stop-and-search activities as authorities work to enhance police visibility, address criminal activity, and improve safety in local communities.